This is the homework hint video for Year 10, Week 5. Come to question 1. You've got to find the missing angle on these shapes. Now on the first one, you're going to be using the rule 180 in a triangle. I suggest you find this red angle here first. Once you've found that angle, you should be able to work out x. Don't forget to write your reasons down. There's 2 reasons there. Write sentences. Part B, we need to remember this little table that I drew in class. If it's got 3 sides, it adds up to 180. If it's got 4 sides, it adds up to 360, etc. Now, this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So you should be able to work out what its angles should add up to, and then use that to calculate this missing one here. On to part C. One of the most important parts of this drawing is the fact that you've got an isosceles triangle. These little marks that I'm colouring in red here mean you've got an isosceles triangle at the bottom, which means this angle alpha equals this angle here. So if you could work out this angle that I'm colouring in green there, you should be able to use 180 in a triangle to work out the angle alpha. Now of course, to work out that angle in green, you need to work out this angle here first. Whichever rules you use, you write them down. And as you'll notice, we've got parallel lines in this question. This line is parallel to this line. We're going to definitely be using at least one of those rules about parallel lines that we wrote in our books. On to question 2. Calculate the size of one external angle on a regular 20-sided polygon. You need to look up the topic external angles in your book and see if you can work out how you would answer a question with 20 sides. You'll no doubt have examples in your book for other numbers of sides. You need to copy that technique for 20-sided shapes. On to question 3, which is the best investment. Best meaning the most interest for the customer. I suggest you work out simple interest and compound interest for the 2 questions, for the 2 situations. So let's think about simple interest first of all. Simple interest is going to involve the multiplier 0.07. Don't forget, we're going to times it by 3 because we've got 3 years. Compound interest is different. You're going to be using the multiplier 1.07 and you'll be using powers on that question. Once you've got your total investment at the end of 3 years, compare them to each other to see which one's the best. On to question 4. Question 4. How many years does it take to drop below 6,000? My advice here would be to have some sort of table where you can try a number of years, different amounts. Then you're going to have your value, whatever that is. Once you've done that, what you need to do is then say in this final column if it's too high or too low. And you can put that in that column there and see what the answer is. Nearly there. There's a couple more questions left. Question 5. The ratio of the area of these 2 shapes. You need to work out the area of this shape, which is a square, so that's length times width. You'll need to work out the area of this triangle, which I'm colouring in red. Now, the problem with that is you don't know the base of that triangle, and you need to work it out because you need to do half base times height. Now, one clue I'm going to give you is, because it's the same height as the square, this distance here must be 12. And the fact the hypotenuse is 13, and it's got a height of 12, you should be able to use some maths to work out the base of that triangle. Once you've got that, half base times height, then you've got the 2 areas and you need to compare them as a ratio. And then on to the next question. Factorise fully. This first question you're going to put into 1 bracket. This next question you'll be putting into 2 brackets. This next question factorise into 1 bracket. And finally this one into 2 brackets. You might need to revise factorising. Go onto My Maths, BBC Bite Size. Type factorising into YouTube and see what you can find. There'll be a mixture of signs on this question here. That's how you end up with a negative there. And this one will be both pluses. So those are some clues for you. Again, come and see me if you are stuck with that topic. On to the next one. Right, this is the last question, and the hint I'm going to give you is to use fractions in this question. Now the fraction 3/4 is already there. Minus. Now 0.3 with a dot above it. You're going to need to do some research on that one if you've forgotten what it is. It isn't 3/10, but it's a simple fraction that you learnt about at primary school. So work out what 0.3 recurring is there. 0.05, that is the fraction 5/100, and that's because this is the hundredths column there, so there are 5 of those hundredths. And I'm going to leave that one for you to work out as well. Once you've got all of those as fractions, work out a common denominator and add them together with full working out, and at the end don't forget to simplify your answer. That's it. Good luck, and if you're stuck and you looked online and you still can't do it, please come see me at break time and I'll try and help you.